we are looking at our maths topic this week. So our maths topic for today is we are looking at shapes. And in particular, we're going to be looking at what quadrilaterals are. Now, quadrilateral, we should remember from our last couple of years, is a 2D shape with 4 straight sides, and all of the angles on the inside of the shape all add up to 360 degrees. We are also going to look at triangles, and triangles are 3-sided shapes, 2D shapes, and they also have straight sides. All the angles in a triangle, so all over here of a triangle, add up to 180 degrees. So they work out to be half the amount of what a quadrilateral has. So, what types of quadrilaterals are there? We have a parallelogram, and a parallelogram has 2 pairs of equal sides. So for example, that would be like a rectangle. However, how a parallelogram is, it's on a slant because the 2 angles that are across from each other are identical, but they're not all the same. Okay, so the 2 sides, when they're across from each other, they are equal, and diagonally across, the angles are equal. We need to remember that, okay? Then we have a trapezium, and one pair of the sides are parallel, meaning they run adjacent to each other. They don't touch, but they are both going in the same direction and at the same angles. Then we have a rhombus, and a rhombus, all the sides are equal, and their diagonally opposite angles are equal as well. So similar to the parallelogram, their diagonal angles are equal, but where the rhombus and the parallelogram differ is the fact that all their sides are equal in the rhombus. Then we have a rectangle, and a rectangle has 2 sides that are the same length and the other 2 sides are the same length, and all angles add up to 90 degrees. We then have the kite, and 2 pairs of the sides are equal length, and 1 pair of the opposite angles are equal. And then we have a square, which has all equal sides and all equal angles. So they are the 6 types of quadrilaterals that we're going to be looking at this week. We also have types of triangles. And you may be thinking, oh, isn't there just one type of triangle? No. There's many types of triangles. So we have the equilateral triangle, and it has 3 equal sides and 3 equal angles. It's really easy to remember because it's equilateral. So it's got kind of the word equal in it, so we know that all the angles and all the sides are equal. Then we have an isosceles, and they're kind of more of the pointy triangles, and they have 2 sides that are the same length, and then the 2 bottom angles are also the same. Then we have a right angle triangle, which we normally see with walls and desks and things like that. So one angle is 90 degrees, and the other 2 angles add up to 90 degrees. So A, if we have a look here, and the B angle add up to 90 degrees, and the longest side is always across from the 90 degree angle. And then we have the scalene, and the scalene triangle, all the sides are different and all the angles are different. And those are the 4 triangles that we're looking at. So your task for today, you need to do the first option, which is looking at your triangles, and it is using the 4 triangles that are here. You need to name the type of triangle over on the right. So you need to have a look at it and see whether all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, and determine whether it's an equilateral, right angle, isosceles, or scalene. And then below that, for part 2, it says use the space below to draw as many different quadrilaterals as you can. So you need to use your ruler, and you need to draw as many different types and sized quadrilaterals as you can. So you can go back and watch the video again, and you can try and give drawing each one of those 6 options a go, and then making them smaller, making them bigger, and trying to fit as many as you can in the space below. Okay,